Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World Tanks Console video. So in this video I'm going to be driving the M50 ONTOS, I think that's how you say it, which is a Era 2 tank destroyer for Western Alliance. This is like the third Western Alliance tank destroyer in Cold War. Huh, nice. It's kind of weird that we don't have a premium tank destroyer for Eastern Alliance because we have a tech tree of those. Anyway. So, we're going to be featuring two replays for the M50. Also, whoever shot the missile was terrible. And so, yeah, let's go over the M50. Let's go over the crew and equipment I have. So, the equipment I have is the Advanced Optics, Advanced Concealment, Advanced Gunneling Drive, and Enhanced Target Info. My commander is Sixth Sense, Green Thumb, Born Leader, Dead Eye, Muffle Shot, Camouflage Expertise, Supply Conservation, and Pain Tolerance. I have no idea why I was talking like that, but it works. I guess it works. English is not English. Anyway, so, first match is going to be on Mountain Pass. The second match is going to be on... You know what? I actually don't know what map. So, let's just talk about this map. So, basically, now, since the light tanks have been, nerfed, since the light tanks in Cold War have been, not really nerfed. Like, the advanced concealment has been nerfed on all light tanks. So, now, the tank that has the best concealment in Cold War is now the M50 ONTOS at 106 concealment. What I have it at. Which is actually really nice. Which is actually suits his playstyle very, very well. As you can see at the very beginning of this match, I did that. I just kind of sat there and just kind of spotted. I only got 192 spot assists, even with my 602 meters view range. Somebody must have been out spotting me. But anyway, so let's talk about this tank. It's a very weird tank. It's a little 6-shot autoloader. 6-shot? Yes. So, it also has a DPM of 3,553, which is pretty nice. So I guess 2 rounds, heat rounds and HEP. The heat rounds have 480 millimeters of penetration, does 390 damage. Those are really good for against everything except anything that has space armor. So basically, do not shoot the T-72s because you're not going to be going through their armor because heat rounds do not do good against space armor. So that's why I'm kind of against tanks that have primary heat rounds in Cold War, because pretty much every tank has space armor in Cold War, especially when you get to Era 3 and Era 2. But the second round, which is why you see me carrying 18 of those, actually have 220 millimeters of penetration and 530 damage. I usually load those when I'm fighting T-72s, or I need to take out light tanks, or I have a perfect shot on tanks back. I know that they will penetrate. So something that's very bad about the M50 is its shell velocity. It's 503 on its heat rounds and 498 on its high explosive. Also, here's heat versus T-72s. I got tired of fighting the T-72 and was like, nope, not gonna do it. So, this tank has a terrible shell velocity of 500. Both rounds. 500. For a tank destroyer. Yeah. You're like, what do I do? Basically, the targets that you want to pick is... So, there's 2 ways to play this tank. One is kind of be like that TD. Try to be a TD that kind of fights in the mid line, because you have amazing concealment. Use your amazing concealment and do that. So, I also do want to talk about this spot right here, what I'm doing right here before I go into that. So, if you notice, I loaded an entire high explosive clip because I've seen 2 MOBATs coming. So, there's a MOBAT. I'm just waiting for the second MOBAT to come. And hello, MOBAT. As you can see, I'm at 2,924 damage. And now, I'm just going to come back here and be like, hello, MOBAT. Boop. 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 And boop. and bumped up to 4,596, and I'm gonna pop smoke. And this is exactly why I love smoke. The MOBA has no idea where I'm at, so I'm just hiding in my smoke. I love doing this so much. I love smoke so much. The smoke screen, it's fantastic. It's such a really good consumable. And I wish it would come to World War II. I really do. I know a lot of people don't want it, but I do. It's just a fantastic consumable. It works. I played World War II being like, wait, where's my smoke screen? I need smoke. You're like, oh no, I'm in trouble. I should pop some smoke. But I can't. I'm in World War II, not Cold War. Anyway, that made 150,000 silver. That's pretty decent. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's good. It's good for World War II, but this is Cold War, where everything has like amazing silver earnings, which is okay. So let's talk about the silver boost and stuff like that on this tank. It has a 65% silver boost, as far as I know. That is the highest in Cold War. 10% XP boost and a 10% Commander XP boost. So let's talk about the ways to play the tank. The first way, there's two ways you can play the tank. The first way is full concealment up, like have all the concealment perks and the advanced concealment on your tank, and play the mid-range support, and just try to, you load, you pop around the corner, you put all 6 shots into it, into your target, because you have 1.9. Wait, what's the inner clip reload? Oh my goodness, it doesn't actually say. So let me actually look. I know it's not that long. It is 1.5 seconds. So yeah, that will take about 9 seconds to unload the entire clip. I mean, it's 9 seconds, but if you actually pin every single shot, you're doing 2,340 damage. Pretty nice, right? So yeah, that's how you can play it. The first way, concealment up, hide in plain sight, like light tanks do, and just be there and just pop out, fire your shots, and fall back. Or you can play that mid. And see, the first way is to play like the up close one, the up close range, or you could play the mid range, where you mid to long range. This works for mid to long range, but it's more. This tank is more efficient closer you are because of the terrible shell velocity. Ricky Tiki Tabi put it excellently that this tank takes skill to use. Like, you can't just pick this tank up, do 4,000 damage, and be like, voila. So, the targets that you want to aim for about mid to long range is targets that are very slow, which you don't find those in Cold War, or targets that are sitting still. As you can see earlier, I shot 2 Mobats and the 934 because they were sitting still. And that's basically what you want to do, is just, when you're mid to long range, only shoot at targets the mid to long range, unless you're very good at aiming shells because of how long the shell travel is in this tank. I mean, you can snipe tanks while they're moving, but it's just hard to. Like I'm doing right here, and boom, done, dead. You can do it, but it's just hard to. It's just easier to pick off those targets that are just sitting still. And I'm going to do it again. Goodbye 934. That was 2 934s. Big tanks. Very lightly armored. So they're definitely going to go through. So this tank, is it worth it? I don't actually know how much gold it is. I think it's like 12,000 gold, I think. Is it worth the base bundle? I think it's 12,000 gold. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. So, yeah. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, it's pretty unique. Give it that. If you want a premium tank destroyer for Western Alliance or Cold War, get the in M116, the Chaffee at Arrow 1. There you go. That's the only tank destroyer anybody needs, because it's a Chaffee. Buy it. Boom. Chaffee. Get the Chaffee. Not this tank. Get the Chaffee. Anyway, that's it for this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Also, remember to SLAPAFISH, because why would you not? And views out. See ya.